Should you wear hearing aids for mild hearing loss? This video is for people who have already had a professional hearing test and have been formally diagnosed with mild hearing loss. If that's you, and you're unsure whether hearing aids are necessary, let's walk through what the research actually shows. I'm your hearing health guide. Today we're breaking down what mild hearing loss really means, the risks of leaving it untreated, and why early treatment matters far more than most people realize. What mild hearing loss actually means. Clinically, hearing loss begins at 26 decibels hearing level. A range between 26 and 40 decibels is classified as mild hearing loss. In everyday life, mild hearing loss often means soft and high-frequency sounds are harder to hear. Consonants like S, F, TH, and SH lose clarity. Voices are audible but not always understandable. Background noise becomes harder to filter out. Group conversations feel exhausting. You may hear people talking but can't decode the words as easily, because you can still hear something. Many people underestimate how serious mild hearing loss can be, even after diagnosis. Why untreated mild hearing loss should be taken seriously: 1. Increased cognitive load. When your ears don't send complete sound information, your brain works overtime trying to fill in the blanks. A landmark Johns Hopkins study, led by Dr. Frank Lin, found that even mild hearing loss doubles the risk of developing dementia later in life too. Social fatigue and withdrawal research consistently shows that people with mild hearing loss experience higher listening effort. Over time, this leads to mental exhaustion, avoiding conversations, reduced participation in social settings. It happens gradually, but consistently. 3. Balance and spatial awareness. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that even mild hearing loss triples fall risk, because auditory cues help with spatial awareness and balance. Auditory deprivation. The risk most people don't know about this is one of the most important concepts to understand. Auditory deprivation occurs when the brain stops receiving clear speech signals from the ear. Over time, the brain areas responsible for processing speech weaken, simply because they're not being stimulated. Multiple studies from the University of Colorado, the House Ear Institute, and the Journal of Speech, Language, and Hearing Research show that speech understanding gradually declines, word recognition scores worsen. The brain becomes less efficient at decoding speech, and even when sound is amplified later, clarity does not fully return. This is why many people say, even with hearing aids now, I still can't understand people. In many cases, the issue isn't the hearing aid. It's the years of neural pathways degrading before treatment. It truly is a use it or lose it system. Why early hearing aid use protects your brain. Modern hearing aids are engineered to restore the soft, high-frequency cues that mild hearing loss removes. Research shows that early treatment leads to better speech clarity, especially in noise-reduced listening effort, allowing the brain to work normally again. Preserved neural pathways involved in speech processing. Improved quality of life, even for mild loss. Better social engagement and less communication fatigue. And here's something interesting. A large real-world data study found that people with mild hearing loss wore their hearing aids more than 8 hours a day, almost the same as people with moderate loss. The improvement is noticeable and meaningful. Should you consider hearing aids for mild hearing loss? If you've been professionally diagnosed and you're noticing words sound unclear, noisy places are challenging, you ask for repeats, you rely on captions, you feel tired after conversations, or friends and family notice you're missing things, then yes, hearing aids are extremely likely to help. More importantly, early use helps preserve your brain's ability to understand speech long-term. So, should you wear hearing aids for mild hearing loss? Based on decades of research, the answer is absolutely yes. Not because your hearing is bad, but because early treatment protects your brain, prevents auditory deprivation, preserves speech clarity, reduces fatigue, improves long-term communication, and supports cognitive health as you age. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and leave your hearing questions in the comments.